Sometimes the devil tries to turn me around. Keep pressing on, 'cause my soul is heavy bound. 'Cause my soul is heaven bound.
What is going on? What is the deal? What is happening, man? You are back for another live episode of the Raider Rundown, man. We are back from a long break. You already know what time it is, man. Had a little one. We definitely gonna talk about that, get into all that. But before we do any of that, make sure you guys are tapping on the like button. I appreciate all the well wishes that gave me while I was away, man. Me and my family definitely appreciate it, man. We felt the love from the nation, and definitely we extend that love right back to y'all. You already know how it goes, man. So definitely that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're feeling what you're hearing. We ain't got a specific slate of topics today, but we just gonna talk a whole bunch of Raider shit today. All right, I done missed a whole bunch of news, getting back into the swing of things. It's like starting the car back up, man. We got to get everything rocking again. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's play that funky music, man, and let's get into the show. What is going on, man? Like I said, make sure you guys are tapping on the like button, hit on the subscribe button as well. Like I got a topics that we're going to touch on today. We're going to hit on a multitude of things, all right? Because there's a whole bunch of rumors swirling around, circulating around on what the Raiders could do, what they looking to do, things of that nature. But before we do any of that, all right, before we get into any of that news, any of the bullshit that might be out there, you know what we got to do first, man. The first little segment here on the rundown, man, really the most important, which is Hey, that's how you know back into the shit, right? I fucked around and hit the wrong button 10 seconds into the show. But either way it goes, man, we back. You already know what it is, man. Roll call. Gotta give a shout out to all the homies that is in the chat, man. We appreciate all Royal Rundown. What up? Congrats, fam, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. We definitely gonna get into it, man. But I definitely appreciate everybody, man. The well wishes was definitely well received. Trust me, bro. Definitely well received. My guy Boosters, man, what's the deal? He said, salute, Rundown. Congrats. Welcome back, bro. We missed you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Missed y'all too, man. I was over there itching, fiending. You know what I mean? I'm doing my daddy duties, but at the same time, your boy is fiending, man. I was fiending to talk some good Raider talk at the end of the day and get it in. But Sacktown Raider Mike, man, what's going on, man? Salute to my guy. What's going on with you? JNN Galindo in the building. Salute to you. Big dog, hope you're doing good. Booby Miles 85, man. What's the deal, bro? Salute to you. What's happening? Raiders full Chris, man. What's the deal, man? With a big nation. What's going on, man? Salute to all my people in here, man. All the fam, man. It's been a minute. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, but definitely, man, definitely been a minute since I've been on this motherfucker. So any fuck ups that come on here, man, bear with me. All right, we just got to get it right, bro. We definitely got to get it right. But let me see what else we got going on. Oh, of course, man. We got our guy Billy Davis in the building, man. Billy Davis, what's going on? Salute. Dominique in the building, man. What's going on, bro? Salute to my guy, man. Definitely everybody tap in with the comment section today too, man, because it's going to get spicy in here. All right, we're going to talk rumors. We're going to talk all the shit that's been circulating throughout the week, right? And you know what's crazy, bro? We take a week off here, right, in the Rundown fam, and we let the bullshit run rampant, right, in the streets. The shit just starts going completely left. We take a week off, but it's all right. We back. We about to get this shit back on track, man. You already know what time it is around here. But our guy, John Leon, man, what's the deal, man? Salute Nation. What's going on, bro? Salute to my guy, man, in the building. What's the deal? Who else we got up in here, man? I said, oh, man, our guy, Jay from Just Raiders Baby Podcast in the building. Make sure you guys tap in with the dog, too, as well, with his podcast, man. He definitely got it cracking on the Saturday mornings as well, man, with the wake up, man. So definitely go ahead if you want that fresh Saturday morning Raider news with your guy. Go ahead, tap in with him, man. But appreciate you for being here with the show, man. Who else we got up in here, man? Raider Pete, man. Oh, the frog got stomped and devoured by badass bald eagles. Their joke of a dynasty demolished. Just another queef in the wind. 2025 is autumn wind time. Hey, man, and let's go ahead and start with that, man. Let's start with it, man. I mean, before we get into all the crazy Raider news, man, let's go ahead and touch on the Super Bowl and that ass whooping we saw. Belt the ass. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, we saw Serena Williams crip walking all on the stage at halftime, and the Eagles crip walk on all over the fucking Kansas City Chiefs ass. That's all they did, bro. All half, all game. That shit was beautiful to see, dog. Beautiful to see. And we're not gonna sit here and try to diminish the greatness of. We can't do that, right? Because if we try to do that, that shit, it's silly. Just be honest, and we're Raider fans, bro, hardcore. So, you know, there is some animosity there, but at the same time, we can't finish. But I can definitely sit here and say that was the shittiest game I've seen a quarterback play in a Super Bowl in a minute. And that, hey, I don't give a fuck. Nobody tells me, bro. Now, yes, the offensive line was compounding. The offensive line was getting their ass tore the fuck up yesterday, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or nothing about it. All right, that offensive line was getting ran through. But your boy was not helping them out either with some of the boneheaded mistakes. And look, as Raider fans, right, we do know, as great as Patrick Mahomes is, right, and many times as we have took an L to him, but still, in the right, we talk, when you start getting to him, right, and you really start pressuring him, that's not to say he's not going to be great. He's still going to make some plays like he is who he is, but we know he starts getting frantic when he feels like he got to start putting shit on his shoulders, right? And then that's when he starts trying them dumbass throws over the middle, right? Or he tries a throw that's hella late to the wide side of the field that he probably shouldn't make, or just try some weird-ass throw in double coverage. He does that shit all the time, bro, when he gets pressured or when he feels like he's got to start putting that shit on the shoulders. That's just the gift and curse with him. More times than not, we don't really see it, right? And he plays more under control more times than not. But last night was another example of when you do get to this motherfucker, the kryptonite is there, bro. The kryptonite is there. It's not like this motherfucker's impervious to whatever you throw at him. If you get to him, he's prone to make some dumbass mistakes. We've seen it before. As Raider fans, playing him twice a year, bro. There are times we get to his ass. The D-line is working, right? Case in point on recent memory. Last couple of years, we are getting to him, causing mistakes, causing havoc. That's how you fuck with him. You got to get, as much as it is, bro, he's got to be running like a chicken with his head cut off in that motherfucking pocket, bro. From tackle to tackle, he got to be running like a chicken with his head cut off. That's the only way. He can't have clear vision. You feel what I'm saying? He can't be out there getting out of the pocket. Now he's just jogging around, seeing somebody out. You can't let him do that. He's got to have pressure on his ass 24/7. And that's exactly what happened last night. You cannot let this motherfucker get comfortable at all. So what the Eagles did, that's exactly what the fuck they were supposed to do. Now, if you would have told me before the game that Saquon Barkley didn't have 100 yards and he had the total that he had, I don't know what the fuck he had, but at a certain point, he was like 20 yards, 11 carries, 20, 30 yards. If you had told me that, I'd have been like, yeah, the Eagles is losing. The Eagles is definitely losing. But hey, man, that Jalen Hurts. That Jalen Hurts, right? That Jalen Hurts, dog. And I'm gonna stop ranting in a minute, get y'all in this for sure. But to me, bro, he's never gonna be Lamar, never gonna be Josh Allen, Patrick, Joe Burrow. He ain't never gonna be that. But the thing is, when the situations arise, right, the motherfucker wins. And sometimes, as a quarterback, that shit matters. And some people will look at me and say this and be like, that shit don't make no sense, Rundown. What the fuck is you talking about? Look, bro, we've all been around sports. If you play football, if you've been around football, watch football for a long period enough time, there are just some dudes who play the position that win. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what the fuck they do. You look throughout their history and career, they win. You feel what I'm saying? Now might be like Jalen, but in Jalen's point, like, look at his career. Look what he's done. You feel what I'm saying? Throughout college to NFL to all that, bro. Like, some of that shit matters sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there are dudes, Justin Herbert, well, they look flashy and look good. The numbers is good, but they ain't winning shit. Justin Herbert, my bad. So at the end of the day, I think that does matter when you are evaluating sometimes. Like, all right, does he win? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that's just what it is. Boil it down, bro. Does he win? So I'm going to be honest, though. There are some people telling me, like, it changes the viewpoint on how, we can get a quarterback and view and build the team. Not really for me. It don't really change the viewpoint on how you can acquire a quarterback and build the team. I still think if you have a chance to swing and get a guy, right, that you feel like can be a guy, you fucking do that. But, Jalen Hurts is showing, though. At the end of the day, it don't have to be Joe Burrow stats. It don't have to be Lamar Jackson stats. But when the lights is on, when the shit is bright, right, and push come to shove, and when we got to separate dogs from puppies, what's going down? You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is where I feel like he separates himself right there, bro. Every time I've seen Jalen Hurts minus in big moments, he's thrived, bro. He's thrived. Like that shit, it's crazy. He's thrived. So enough of my ranting, man. Let me get some of y'all up in this conversation, man. Let me see what y'all talking about, man. Let me scroll up. People in here, man. Salute to my guys, man. Salute to the fam. Big one of 83. Biggest ass kicking since the Pete Carroll-led Seahawks beat the Donkeys. Yeah. Now the Tampa Bay and Kansas City Super Bowl, he got his ass kicked on that one too. Oh, and another, look, okay. Now, I did say Patrick Mahomes, we can't diminish the greatness, but I will say this. That GOAT conversation, stop that shit now. Dead that shit now, bro. There is no GOAT conversation right now. There's only one. And he works for the Raiders right now. So that's it. All right? Everybody that wants to, that GOAT conversation is dead at this point right now. I done already seen 2 Super Bowls where he didn't got the brakes blown off this motherfucker. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. But to this point, it's bad. It's bad. Now, I heard some people bring up the Gruden Super Bowl, with us, like that was a bad ass whooping. Y'all tell me, right? Some of my older Raider fans, what y'all saw from Patrick Mahomes last night, was that worse than what we saw from Rich Gannon versus Tampa Bay in that Super Bowl? Y'all let me know. Some of the older fans, let me know. Is that the case? No. Was that Venus or Serena dancing? And was it payback to an ex? It was Serena, and Drake and Serena used to date. So, and Serena from Compton. But either way, right? In the art of war, you gotta do what you gotta do. A lot of ass whippings was had last night. Oh, hey dog. From first half to halftime to second half, ass whippings was being dealt out all throughout the entirety of the night last cap. My guy, man, Danua. I believe I said that right. If I did not say that right, I apologize. But what's going on with you, bro? Shout out. Thoughts on all the coaching hires? Yeah, we can definitely go through that. We can go through that. Let me see if I got some things. Let me see if I got some graphics for that motherfucker. I don't think I do. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. I got. Yeah. We can talk about that in a minute. Yeah, we can definitely talk about that right after this for sure. And I definitely want to get into that. There were some coaching hires that we can definitely talk about. But now look here, bro. Now look, there are thoughts. I have my thoughts. We got to save that for a little bit into the show. Let me get a little warmed up. You feel what I'm saying? We still trying to get the rhythm about me. But once I get a little warm, you feel me? Are we going in? Because there are some people, the football IQ is scaring me with some people, dog. I ain't gonna lie. And you really see football IQ when it comes to this veteran quarterback discussion. So we definitely gonna be on it. And I know it's none of y'all, right? None of my rundown fam, because we have intellectual football conversation. That's what it's supposed to be. But for some people, dog, I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm getting scared. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, new to it, bro. Now the no sleep thing, dead ass. But I was already an insomniac anyway before the baby. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of it already plays into what I do. I'm already up at random times, either making content, doing extra shit, whatever the case, right? So it's like this right here. He just right there with me, partner in crime at the late night junctions. You feel me? So that's what we doing right now. But definitely, the no sleep shit is real. I ain't gonna lie. I felt it. I felt it this morning. I felt it this morning for sure. Let me see. What else we talking about, man? Cheese got donkey punched. Yeah, bro. And it's so wild. Looked like dejected the whole night. Like it didn't look like the Chiefs. You feel what I'm saying? It felt like all the air was let out of the balloon last night. I don't know. It felt like they used all of it. They used they blew the wad, man. Eagles DBs locked it down too. Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. Now, I never really be scared of Kansas City's receivers ever since they lost Tyreek. But other than that, you feel me? Like, nothing crazy. I like how there were dudes sitting on the street lights during Kendrick's performance. That's straight LA shit. Straight LA shit. But you already know what it is. Mahomes was seeing ghosts. Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, he couldn't get comfortable, but that's what you do with him. You have to. My guy Raider P says, look, Philly is the number one defense, and I'm sure fixed close games aside. They saw how beatable the Queefs are. Total domination. Loved it. And that's the thing, bro. Like, all year, we have spoken about the weaknesses that the Chiefs have, right? And if some people get on here and be like, oh, you're taking the time to hate. You're taking the time to hate because they lost. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I'm taking the time to hate because they lost. Fuck you and the Chiefs. That's exactly what I would say, right? Because now I get to say shit. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck. We Raiders fans. What am I supposed to sit here and say it's okay and console you? I don't give a fuck about none of that. Right here, we about to go pure hater mode, Dave Chappelle style, right? So if we talking about this all year, bro, we've been talking about the same shit when it comes to the Chiefs. That O-line is booty. And if we had, what did we say as Raider fans? Even though we won 4 fucking games collectively, if we had our full D-line, so you feel me? Like, hey, we played them in Kansas City with I feel like both hands tied, one leg up behind our back, bro, when it comes to the injuries that we finish, and still So that should have told you all the fuck you needed to know right there at the end of the day. So there we are. But let's go ahead. Let's get off this, man, because we can talk about how shit looked all day and night, and that shit would be a beautiful subject. But let's go ahead and move on. Right? Oh, but yeah, this I definitely love seeing that too. Definitely love seeing that too. But let's go ahead and move on to the coaching hires and talk about kind of what the Raiders are doing to kind of fill out the staff, because there were some things going down while I was gone. Right now, keep in mind, I can't. I'll be real. I ain't had no time to really look at none of these coaches like that. Be real with you. No time. Usually I come out here, right, and I kind of have something prepared a little bit. I know something, but, we always go through the rundown. But, nah, I had time to do shit. So as of right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to learn together, right? Or if you don't know, then definitely we're going to learn together. If you already know, you can educate me, right? Because like I said, I ain't had no time to do nothing. But let's go ahead. Let's look at some of these guys, man. What's the first name I do want to talk about? Because I did think this was pretty interesting, right? If you're talking about this, and this is a pretty prominent position, but there has to be some trust there. About Brennan Carroll as the new O-line coach, which is also Pete Carroll's son. Now, some people can scream nepotism, but hey, man, after my son was born, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Shit, if I got the chance to hire my son in a prominent role, you goddamn right I'm going to do it. Hey, bro, look here. Now, if my son can do the job, of course, right? I'm not just going to do that shit just to do it and just be like, oh, yeah, you get in there and this motherfucker has no prior experience or does not know what he's doing. But if I believe he knows what he's doing, he can get the job done. As a father, you goddamn right. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So everybody can scream all that shit if you want. Don't. If it was me, I'd do it. But so with this, I'm not completely against it, but I'm not completely for it. Right? I'm in the middle. Where I'm in the wait and see mode with this shit right here. Because really with the O-line coach anyway, and really with the O-line period, we're in wait and see mode. Right? We gotta. I don't know. We can project this, and that about the O-line all we want. And then we get on the grass, and these motherfuckers look like the Chiefs O-line yet last night. It's all for naught. So I think, honestly, I'm in the middle. I feel like this is one of those where it's okay for us to sit here and say we got to wait and see how the fuck this one unfolds. For us to be like, oh, I don't really fuck with this, or, oh, I don't really like it. But let's go ahead and go through some of the background. Maybe it can kind of give us a clearer picture, right? What we're seeing as far as Brennan Carroll, coaching, yeah. Boom, right there. All right. So I think he was with Arizona last year, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Washington, University of Washington. So okay, college, not bad. I'm not mad at bringing somebody else from the college rank. If we're looking, oh, this ain't showing me nothing at all. I need more. Where I need to look at? I see USC, I see Miami, I see Arizona. I see a lot of college shit as far as like, his background. Okay, there we go. As a coach, he's been at USC grad assistant. Then he was at USC as a tight ends coach. Went to the Seahawks as an offensive assistant in 2010. Then was at Miami as another tight ends coach again. Miami as a wide receivers coach. Seattle, back to the Seahawks, right? As the assistant offensive line coach. Get this, from 2015 to 2019. So he was with the Seahawks. I think that was Tom Cable era. No, that's Tom Cable era. If we talking about 2015, 2019, when he was with the Seahawks helping them out. So I guess you can say he was under Cable. Run game coordinator in 2020, right? And then after that, transitioned to the University of Arizona, where he was the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach, to Washington last year as the offensive coordinator and offensive line coach. Didn't really see too much of Washington to really assess. Anybody that I saw a comment and that shit. I'm not even gonna bring that up. That shit's wild. But anybody that kind of watched Washington can kind of fill me in on how they looked, but has some experience. You can say that. There's definitely a lot of experience when you're looking at what he's done, you know, kind of the teams he's been on now. You can say the best that the best kind of stint in his coaching career thus far has been when he's been with the Seahawks, right? Obviously, you win a championship in that time frame. You're like, all right, cool. Like, we're good with that. But other than that, like I said, the moves, even reading that, still wait and see move for me. It's still a wait and see move for me. I gotta fuck around and see what's going on. Now, you know, we can look at some stats and all these other things, but with him though, as the offensive line coach and some of the things he was doing for Arizona, they improved to 10-3. Improved to 10-3. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he might have coached McMillan, the receiver that everybody talking about. Now I'm not gonna say like, well, no, he's an offensive coordinator, so he coached him, right? So that's a connection. If everybody likes McMillan, I know some of my guys like McMillan. I think Jay, yeah, you one of them guys. I personally, I don't really want us to get McMillan unless we got a quarterback. But either way, right? There's your connection. You can have that right there. So maybe that's it. Let me see. Just like Niner fans, Queep Kingdom has its shutters, nails closed, no flags, hats, and no trolls in the chats. Oh yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. It is pretty quiet. Usually we'd have a troll by now. Usually we'd have somebody in this motherfucker acting stupid, but we ain't got it. Man, they went back into the hole, bro. So, let's talk about this one real quick. Let's talk about this one. Olsen returning as a QB coach. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I like this move. I really like this move. Like when I first heard it, I fucked with it. Not too much research required when you're talking about no, not McMillan with the Bucks. McMillan draft McMillan number with the Wildcats. Him, the receiver that's coming out this year. But I will say, right, this move I heavily, like my guy Dre says, perfect position. This is where he needs to be, right? Just a quarterback coach. As an offensive coordinator, I would have fucking lost my mind, right? I'd have been like, this is one of the dumbest moves we could have made if that's the case. But as a quarterback coach, I'm more comfortable. He fits that bill. This is where he thrives as a coach in teaching, right? So I think this was perfect. Right now, I'm looking at the offensive coaching staff take shape, take form. We're looking at Chip Kelly as the head dog. Okay, then you got Greg Olsen as the quarterback coach. Brennan as the O-line coach is yet to be seen. We'll see what that looks like. I think they still got to hire a running back coach, if I'm not mistaken. So, but the things are taking shape, right? Things are taking shape. I think Olsen is a worse QB coach. Oh, really? No, hell no. Not worse than an OC. I think he worse as an OC for sure. You said great. Hey, Chris, my bad, Chris. I thought you meant he was worse than an OC. I'm like, shit. How little do you think? If you think this motherfucker's worse as a quarterback OC, you think this motherfucker's lower than whale shit. If that's the case, dog. That's fucking crazy. But my guy Dre says, I really think we might draft Genty if no Shadur. Just get the top talent at the position. Dre, I love you, dog. Don't put that evil on us like that, bro. Don't put that evil in the air. These words have power, bro. We can't say we cannot be drafting that man. If we draft, bro, I'm telling you, bro, y'all gonna get an epic ass show out of me. I'm letting y'all know right now. If we draft Genty at 6, y'all are going to get an epic ass show that night. The cuss words, the obscenities that I will be saying that night are going to be fucking outrageous. I'm going to be honest with you. It will be outrageous. There's no way we should do that, bro. I'm sorry. There's no way. I just don't see it. not with the talent that is in this draft class, bro. No, hey, yeah, and I know Dre. I know what's up. I know what's up. I'm just letting. I got to put it in the air, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Because some people still want it. In no way, shape, or form should we do that. No way, shape, or form. We're gonna get more into the draft content, but like that, as where we are as a team, it's not smart. Just not smart. Yeah, I feel you, dog. I feel you. I had to turn that shit off. I feel you. I feel you. Sometimes it was fucking me up too. True. You are right. That is true. Both McMillans. Raider P says Olsen is like a reoccurring fungus, but as a QB coach, a little salve or topical lotion can aid. No, real talk. Real talk. Always back. You feel what I'm saying? The motherfucker's always back. Back like bad habits and addictions. So at the end of the day, bro, I do like this. I do like this move. I do like this move. I think that this move is a smart. It's a smart one. So definitely think we're smart as far as who we are looking at, who we're trying to build, who we're trying to bring in, right? You feel like not just anybody. We can't just bring anybody in this motherfucker. Oh, look, and I was talking all that shit. We actually do have another running back coach. So I didn't even know that. So we can go over here and talk about that. So we do have another running back coach. I think. Yeah. This is the guy I did read up a little bit on. Okay. So this next guy right here, okay. My guy Lawrence Davila says, I love all this as a Raider fan. Never in my years we spark coaching. Yeah, no, for sure, man. For sure. But I think this next dude I'm kind of excited about. I'm kind of excited because obviously I look at the running back position heavy. That's one of my things right there. I gotta have some good running. Last year, that shit killed me, bro. Trying to watch what the fuck we were doing last year. But look at this. As our running back coach has been filled, and it is Dylan McCullough, right, as the next running back coach. Now, if we're highlighting what he's done, right, and I did read up a little, the likes of the running backs he has coached in the NFL. Guys like Tevin Coleman, Jordan Howard. Goddamn, that takes me back, man. Jordan Howard. That's a motherfucking name right there, man. What happened to him? Fuck happened to Jordan Howard? That's gonna make me go on the whole goddamn tangent, bro. Because he was not bad. He was slow as shit, but he wasn't bad. Where the fuck did he go? That motherfucker disappeared in thin air. But getting back to it, he brought Jordan Howard, saw some success. Ronald Jones, Audric Estime, who was with the Broncos, but I did like him coming out next year. He was nice. Kyron Williams, nice, and Jeremiah Love. And Jeremiah Love ain't in the league yet, but this motherfucker is gonna be a real high selection. When it comes to next year's draft, bro, he is going to be a very, very high selection. So I'm very about what this dude can do. 100% very excited what this dude can do. But wait, what happened? What happened? The hamsters are on overdrive. Hey, I don't even know what happened. Y'all over here talking in the goddamn chat, and I'm over here just rambling. So I don't even know if the shit cut off or not. I have no idea if the shit cut off or not. But if it did, y'all know what it is, bro. Either way, it's either way. Y'all know what it is. When you come to a rundown show. Sometimes motherfuckers might have to look at the loading screen. It is right. That's just how the cookie crumbles on this motherfucker, man. But just know you get dope content regardless of how it goes. All right. What my guy says, M85 is my cousin called Olsen Pat Riley in person and made him laugh. I'm fucking weak. But is Nick Chubb's body cashed out, or is he worth adding to the running back room? Look, bro, some people poo-poo on the, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, dog. I rather if I can get Nick Chubb for a year deal, I rather do that than sign Najee Harris. I know. To some of y'all, it might have sounded mad blasphemous. It might have sounded mad blasphemous on what I just said. But understand my reasoning. This is my reasoning. All right. The only reason I say that, okay, is Nick Chubb will cost less money than Najee Harris, right? Number two, I really 100% think that we can draft a running back that's comparable, if not maybe better, than Najee Harris's skill set right now. Now, I mean, some of y'all can disagree, right? But Najee's been in the league for a minute. And I've seen Najee play a couple of times, right? If not only just Raider games that he's played, because he's played the Raiders a number of times in his career, but also throughout the league, just watching the Steelers. I'm not doing that. Now, people are gonna fall into the trap. Understand, right? Some people are gonna fall into the trap this year of look at what Josh Jacobs did, look at what Derrick Henry did, look at what Saquon Barkley did. Najee Harris ain't that. So let's get that shit clear, right? It's all fine and dandy, and we can say look what they did, but there are still levels to this shit at the end of the day, and Najee is not on that level. No siree. He's a tier 2 back, right? Tier 2, which is fine. But I'm big bread to a tier 2 back. I'm just not doing that. When I feel like I can draft somebody who is comparable to the skill set, especially with the dudes that are coming out in this draft. I honestly really feel like we can get a guy that hit the ground running. So it might sound blasphemous, but for me, bro, I would get a cheap veteran, because you still got some guys that might be retained, even though I keep saying I'd cut everybody in the running back room damn near, but you got some guys that still might get retained, so you can get one veteran. But I'm still if it's me, I'm drafting 2 running backs. That's just how it's going down, right? Because for me, I can get one in the 3rd round as far as running backs. And my thought process, the likelihood of a running back hitting in a later round is very, very, the chances increase. Whereas if I'm saying, for example, if I'm drafting a fucking late round quarterback, late round receiver maybe sometimes, but late round, some of these other positions where the success rate on the hit ain't really high. As far as running backs, you can get a motherfucker in the 6th round, and he ends up being your starter, or he ends up being a very capable player. I'm not feeling the Najee Harris thing. I'm definitely with the Nick Chubb. I would take it if it's me and I feel like he is healthy, passes a physical, can last and sustain. Because again, we don't need him to do no workhorse shit either. We don't need him to carry the load. This motherfucker's gonna be part of the rotation. I give him a year, and I'd fuck with Nick Chubb for a year. I would fuck with Nick Chubb for a year. Now that's just me. Some people might clip this. Some people might see this and call me a fucking idiot. Oh well, your mama. But either way, that's how I feel. Now some of y'all really gonna get mad at me when we get into this next motherfucking topic. When we these quarterbacks, that's what y'all really gonna get mad. But still, we as we continue, using AOL. Hey, no, fuck out of here, all right? I'm not using no goddamn AOL. My hamsters are on the overdrive. That's exactly what it is, all right? That motherfucking hamsters connected to potato wire in here. But either way, we still making it work, goddamn it. Let me see, man. Dre says, there are so many runs this year, it's crazy. Come on, man. That's what I'm that another conversation of when we start talking about the draft shit and GNT and all that. That's why you keep bringing that up. We're not doing that. You feel what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Now, Dominique breaks it down perfect. I'm not money on no free agent running back. We have way too many needs to waste money on a running back. Draft 2 running backs and roll with rookies. 100%. 100%. That's it. That's it. Now for posterity, right? For posterity, because we can do this. We can go ahead and look at what we can get. let's go ahead and look at Spotrac, right? And let's just for posterity see if we like these numbers that they spewing at us. Now everybody says they want. Now look, and that's shout out to my guy Jeff, right? Because Jeff Najee Harris, so shout out to him and shout out to people that like Najee Harris. I'm not gonna be mad if that's your flavor, but just I don't see it, man. I don't see it, and this is really from a skill set standpoint too. I'm not all that impressed with Najee Harris. I'm not. Now some people can, maybe some people can tell me something different, but when I watch Najee, I don't see. Back. Yeah. Hey, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Hey, man. Yeah, we got too many motherfuckers in the house. Shit is too crazy in here. Baby's over there hollering. Baby might be hollering. Is he hollering? No. Okay. But either way, it's wild scenery in here, man. It's wild scenery. You gotta bear with me. Like I said, it's my first show back. God damn it! Everybody getting calibrated in here. All right, we all try to figure out how to make it work. But either way, here we go, man. Let me see. Oh wait. We got a super chat. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to my guy Jay with the $2 holla, right? But he says, you think we go for one or both of Ohio State running backs? Shit, if it was me, I'd get both of them. If it was me, I'd get both. But one, I think you're only getting one because I think the other people in the league are gonna notice and understand what they are and how good they are. So I think you only come away with one. I'm judging, bro. I know a lot of people get to talking about Travion Henderson, and I do understand that. But something like I personally like Judkins' style of running a little bit. Just me, right? Now I don't think you can go wrong with either, to be honest. I just feel like Judkins has the ability to be more of a every down back based off size long term than what I think Travion Henderson has the ability to be. Now, I know some people say, oh, we don't need a every down back. I think we do need every down back. I mean, I think last year showed you we need a main guy, right? Like, we need a main guy to then branch everybody else around him off, right? Like, so now we can build the running back room around this main guy and build the strengths and weaknesses, whatever the case, and really solidify it. But yeah, I think we need a 3-down workhorse back. And then we can start thinking about bringing in guys that are Dylan Laubies and quote unquote, but better, but you know what I mean? But how we can go ahead and bring that in. Let me see. He said that dial up. Fuck you, booby. Said that dial up. Dre for show says we just need to get running backs that's a home run threat and then double back for a workhorse as well. Exactly. I mean, either you get it in the third or you get third and six or however it shakes out. Just make sure you get these skill sets in the draft, bro. And you can get that with 2 draft picks. No need to spend no money. There's no need to spend no bread when we talking about shit like that. But what we were looking at and what I will continue to look at, hopefully we can look at this without the Wi-Fi saying fuck you. But we're gonna look at Spotrac a little bit. We're gonna look at Spotrac because I want to see some numbers. Because we all talk this and that. But I want to know something, right? Free agents. Najee Harris, market value. Okay. The market value is a 3-year, $27 million contract with the average salary of $9 million. $9.2 million is the market value of the average salary for Najee Harris. He's 26 years old. Been in the league 5 years. Sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Hey, bro, I'm just not doing it. I'm not going to say that's it. But my thing is, if I wasn't going to pay Josh Jacobs, right, who I think is a considerably better running back than Najee Harris, I'm not going to pay Najee Harris $9.2 million. This is just not happening. Right? Like no. Like, if we're not going to pay Josh Jacobs and we're going to sit here, we got to live with that decision. And that's around kind of the figure and frame that Josh Jacobs kind of was going to require. If we're not going to do that, and he's a considerably better player, you got me fucked up if you think we finna fuck around and do that with Najee Harris. Stop. No. We can't do that. Facts. Pass. Hard pass. Hell no. I'm right with it. I can't do that, man. And look what my guy Dre says. Najee Harris is the least proven back from Alabama. That's bad. He is just over Trent Richardson. No, and definitely, yeah, different staff. We saying it's different staff. But I'm just saying, like, just general point made. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying me personally, too, because I didn't really think I wanted to pay Josh Jacobs at the time. So I'm going to stay consistent, right? Like, just me personally, I'll stay consistent and say if I wasn't willing to pay Josh at that time, I'm not going to give Najee Harris no 9.2. I just can't do that. I cannot do that. But what Dre is saying is kind of right. Najee Harris is really kind of the least proven back, kind of out of Alabama. Nobody really talk about him. They talk about kind of Josh Jacobs more. Josh Jacobs barely kind of played at Alabama. Kyle Monungai. Who is that? Who is Kyle Monungai? I got to see who that is. Draft or is that free agency? Feels like draft. But if that's the case, let me know, man. Oh, hold on. SoCal talking that stuff. He talking that stuff. Hey, Woody Marks is one of them late round motherfuckers. That's somebody that I'm talking about, right? Where say if you got let's posterity, right? Say if you got my guy Caleb Johnson from Iowa, which I really like, right? Say if you got Caleb Johnson, and in the 6th round, I said, fuck it, I want to get Woody Marks. Is our running back room not better now? Immediately? Without having to spend no money. You ain't spend a fucking red cent. And you sat there and you added 2 backs that I feel instantly upgrade the room. Now, obviously, they got to play the game, but however you want to slice it, I can give you a number of different combinations of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Take that out. Let's get Judkins. All right, give me Judkins over there. Now, who else we want to run? I don't know where Devin Neal is slotted, but where is he going to be slotted? Let's see where he's at. Right? Let's see how far he goes down. If we look at some of these other guys, Taj Brooks don't even get talked about. I fuck with Taj Brooks. He's nice. Little bowling ball motherfucker. Late round selection. Omarion Hampton is somebody we get in the early round. These are just, come on now. Scatterboo. Where does he go? Right? If you want to get Travion Henderson in the 3rd round and you want to say, Scatterboo is there for the taking, maybe in the 4th, 5th. What do? You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, there's too many options for us to sit here and talk about paying a running back that much money. Too much. Way too much. You feel me? Hey, look, look at that. And that's just I'm just throwing bullshit to the wind. That's just throwing bullshit to the wind, bro. That's why this year, and this is not saying this is every year you do this. This is just specifically this year. This draft class is just so loaded. It's so stacked. You got to do that this year. Ollie Gordon, Billy Davis with somebody else off the top rope. Another guy. You fuck around and get Travion Henderson. And if you want Ollie Gordon in the late round, you do that. That's another person. Like, come on, bro. There's a multitude. multitude of combinations that we can fuck around. It's too nasty out here. It's too rich for us to fuck around and pigeonhole ourselves to a $9.2 million running back in free agency that I've already seen in the league 5 years. I've seen it. I know what he is. I'm not going to sit here and, he's going to do something else. Like, no. We've seen Najee Harris already. I think I know what that is. But my guy 831 says, what are your thoughts on the QB situation? Has it changed recently? Let's get into it, man. I think I'm warm. I think I'm warmed up. We 50 minutes into this motherfucker. I didn't even know. So I'm warmed up. We can talk about the QB situation for sure. We definitely get into it. That's another guy. I'm barely getting into him. But what I've seen, the clips, ain't bad. So let me get into it a little more. Definitely I'm going to be doing my draft rankings a little bit later. Closer probably to the end of the month, next month. I'll definitely start with the running backs. I can do that easy. And then we go ahead and go down the list. But let's talk. All right. There have been some rumors circulating with the Raiders and certain quarterback names, right? And your boy Rundown ain't been on the airwaves, ain't been on your feeds, none of that for a minute. So I couldn't really give you my thoughts on how I really feel about this. So let's go ahead. Let's list them down one by one, and let's say how we feel, and let's say if it's a good idea. Russell Wilson. There's going to be two people that have this same saying. Day late, dollar short. I'm not fucking with Russell Wilson this year. I'm not doing it. If it's me, nope, I'm good. And last year, sure, some of you had a point. Right, and I wouldn't fucking with Russell Wilson last year when we could have got this motherfucker for a pack of Hubba Bubba. But either way, still, right? Some people wanted him, and you were justified because he costed nothing, right? He basically, like I said, all he had to do was just show up, and that's it, right? He just showed up, and that's it. The Broncos were still paying him. So you feel me? So at that point, it makes a lot of sense. But this year, seeing as though now that he commands bread, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Now check this out. Let's go to it. Right? Let's go to it. Now look, this is just my thoughts. I'm not going to sit here and poo-poo on you or get mad at you if you fuck around and you want Russell Wilson. Right? If you want Russell Wilson, so be it. But if you're asking me what I think, fuck no. Now, let's go ahead and let's go to his market value. For the market value for Russell Wilson, you're sitting at an average of $38.7 million, looking at a 2 to 3 year contract. This money y'all want to pay? Y'all want to wait? Because this nice chunk of change that we got right now, as far as the $100+ million that we got to spend, looks good until you fuck around and spend $38 million on Russell Wilson, and now you look in your pockets is not as fat for some reason. Right? Like, no sirree, Bob, bro. $38.7 million. You can miss me with that shit right there. So no, I'm all for Russell Wilson. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. If y'all follow me on X, Twitter, y'all know where I'm gonna go as veteran quarterback that we want to establish. Now, if you're asking me if my thoughts on the draft have changed, fuck no. I want Shador. That's if I can get Cam, I can get Cam too. That's what I want. I'd rather one of them too. That would be my first choice. But if we talking about some of these veteran quarterbacks that are out here that people are linking, come on now. Now let's discuss some more. Sam Darnold, right? Let Sam Darnold, okay? 27 years of age, looks good, right? Sure. Let's look at that market value, right? For Sam Darnold, $40.1 million. And as for Russell Wilson, you look at a 2 to 3. For this man, you're looking at 3 to 4. Really 4. 4-year deal. Making 40 M's a year. Laughable. Fuck out of here with that, bro. Wrong. I'm not fucking around with Sam Darnold at all. Zero chance. Now, I know there are some people like Adam Schefter and everybody linking that shit. We got ways to go. We got some ways to go. as far as free agency opening up. And as far as right now, the Raiders are linked to every fucking veteran quarterback there is. Jameis, we was linked to fucking Marcus Mariota, Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, all these motherfuckers. We linked to everyone. Duh, because we need a fucking quarterback. So everybody, like, it's easy to just link the Raiders and say, oh yeah, these motherfuckers want this dude who's available and is free and can throw a football. Like that's just basically it. With Sam Darnold, bro, let's understand these points. I like Chip Kelly. I understand these things, but we don't know what the system will look like, right? We have no idea what the system of his will look like. Right now, Kevin O'Connell is proven he's not coming with Sam Darnold, right? We don't have, now we have Brock Bowers. Yes, we have Brock Bowers. We don't have no Justin Jefferson, right? We don't have a run game like they had. Our defense, it's okay, right? When they're healthy, they're better. When they are healthy, they are better. But our defense wasn't attacking and flying like Minnesota's was last year. I don't see Sam Darnold coming in this motherfucker and doing anything other than what he's always done and be mid. That's it. Be mid. Bro, for me, bro, this year, how long has Sam Darnold been in the league? Oh, he's been in the league 7-8 years. Look, check this out, bro. Check this out. They can say this, and that. Out of them 7 years, 8 years that he's been in the league, Sam Darnold, how many of them years are good years? How many? Now, yes, he was with the Jets. I understand that. He was with the Jets, and when you go to the Jets, you get a pass a little bit. When you go to the Panthers, okay, right? But where I get concerned is that when he looks bad, he looks like how he did with the Jets. When he does look bad, bro. And this year, when you saw Sam Darnold shit the bed, these were the same way he looked when he was with the Jets and when he was with Carolina. So what would scare me is that them habits is there, motherfucker. Them is there. When you talking about him just playing scared, seeing the ghosts, as he said, right? Not being accurate, not getting the ball out on time, holding on to the ball too fucking long, which some of y'all who want Sam Darnold and are saying you want Sam Darnold don't even acknowledge that he holds on to the ball too fucking long, but that's the first thing you'll say when you talking about Shedeur Sanders, ain't it? So which one is it? What you want? Because we can't fuck around and sit here and say, for some of you, because not all of you, but when I'm saying this, some of you know who you are. We can't sit here and say, oh, man, we don't want no Shedeur. He holds on to the goddamn ball too long. When we fucking watch Sam Darnold sit back there and make fucking pancakes where his offensive line was sitting trying to block for 10 seconds and he's not throwing the ball. So come on now. We cannot do that. So for me, it's a no-go, right? If I got to say that about an 8-year veteran, that the motherfucker holds the ball too long and he still reverts back to certain things that he was doing in his shittier days, why would I not take the chance on a rookie to say I can correct these mistakes? Come on now. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Again, the football IQ will show. It will show. So now let's talk about this. Now, if you're SoCal, respect to you. That's good. Right now SoCal is where I fuck with. So I fuck with it because he walks that line, right? He walks that good line where you still tell he wants the good thing. He wants the good shit for the Raiders, but at the same time, right? He may not want what I want or what everybody else want, man. Definitely, but I respect that because either way, we walk in the line. But let's talk about this right here. This is the next one. Preach, Dixon. Preach. Aaron Rodgers, same shit I said about Russell Wilson. Actually, 2 years and $2 short. 2 years and $2 short with Aaron Rodgers. Should have did this shit 2 years ago. If you want to talk about signing Aaron Rodgers and bringing him here, should have did the shit 2 years ago. But I'm good now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, unless we understand to the point, like, yeah, bro, I'm only playing for like a year. And that's it. Like, you feel me? Like, it's kind of just like a year. Like, we're going to go in here and see what the fuck happens, whatever the case. But with Aaron Rodgers comes bullshit sometimes, right? It comes bullshit. And for me, bro, we're not in the realm or space to deal with the shit that he brings right now. We're just not. We're just not in that realm. Like, the me shit, right? Like, the I'm holier than thou shit sometimes, you know? We're a young team, bro. We can't have that type of shit. And, you know, it hurt in the moment, or some people didn't understand it in the moment, but you gotta understand that certain things that are blessings sometimes don't come in the form of positive things. With Devontae, we sat there and some of us was like, oh man, there's an organizational failure. It's this, and that. But he's out looking for a job. It wasn't. We got better. Now, obviously, right? Like, you know, shit happens. We're an organization. He's a singular person. But I know for a fact that if we're looking at situations, I think our situation got better. The other's looking for a job. Right? So it's like, honestly, bro, honestly. But when I say that, it's saying we did not need that mindset in this locker room at this fragile point of where we're trying to be, right? We're still trying to build foundation. We still trying to make culture, right? We thought we was going to get it with AP, didn't get it, so now we back to it again, trying to find ourselves again. In this crucial stage of building this shit, you need the right personality and people that are going to come in here and help that along. Aaron Rodgers does not build nor create, right? He can maintain, but at the same time, he's not a builder. He doesn't create the culture. He doesn't build the culture. Hence, what we just saw, right? When we talk about these quarterbacks that he's in the echelon with, look what the other, let's just name the two of his peers. When we talk about Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, what did they do when they got to different places? Change that culture. Win that chip. He has not done that. And he's honestly shown his ass since he's left Green Bay. And now it's kind of said, I can do without. Right? I can do without. So I'm good off Aaron, bro. I'm good off Aaron. I'm pretty much a lot of the veteran motherfuckers that I just named right now that a lot of us like, I don't like. No to Darnold. No to Russell Wilson. Fuck, like, nah, not if I got to pay him all this bread. The only way that I entertain Rodgers out of all three of them will be the only one that I entertain based off the fact that maybe I can get him cheaper than the other two. That's it. Maybe I can get him cheaper than the other two. But I'm going to tell y'all something right now. That I definitely think should be on the docket if it continues to something that we got to kind of look at the docket if it continues to unfold, because this is something that I'm going to continue to fucking preach and harp on. All right. Now, this is still a rumor, and we have no idea what it is. But if this shit right here is even half remotely true, and Matt Stafford is on the trading block, forget all the fucking names I just said. Forget all them goddamn names, bro. This is the move. If this would be the only way. Now, if they are like, oh, yeah, bro, we can't do this, we have to trade him, then sure, we fuck around, and I say we got to do that. But this is the less likely out of all of them. I'll say that. Out of all of them, I acknowledge that it's the less likely. But you can't say never, right? You can't say never. It'd be a disservice. It would be a disservice if I didn't call and be like, hey, what do you want? Now, interesting what it would cost Because honestly, you got to think about this, right? The cost for Matt Stafford as far as trade value decreases because you have to give him a new contract. And in knowing that you got to give him a new contract, like, it's a simple, plain and simple truth. Like, we're the Raiders, they're the Rams, bro. We know you're not going to pay him. So at the end of the day, he's not happy there. He's not going to stay there. I'm not, for an example, now I can kind of drive that price down from a second round to a third. Now, I'm not saying that's what it would be, maybe, but I can drive the price down a little bit to say, well, shit, I got to pay him when he gets here. It's not like he comes fresh and clean with a new contract. Nah, we got to work the details out. So then if that's the case, you got to bump the trade value down, because I'm not going to sit there and do all that, because I got to do, because the trade's not even done for my end, honestly. When I get him, I still got to work out the kinks. So because of my pain and suffering, I'm going to need you to bump that motherfucker down. So that's exactly what that's exactly kind of how I feel like it would be spun when you're talking about that. Now, contract-wise, that is where we can kind of have the debate, right? That's where we can kind of have the debate, because from there, we don't know how much he's making, how much he's looking to re-up. Now, where are they? Let's look at his current contract. Let's look what he's getting. Now, we saw, oh shit. We saw kind of what Russell Wilson, Matt Stafford, all these guys have made in they've kind of made or are looking to make. For Matt, he's not making that type of money. He's not making that type of money. Now, oh yeah, he is actually. Yeah, the fuck he is. He has right now, Matt's contract is a 4-year, $40 million salary, right? So this is the last year of it. I believe this is the last kind of year that he has the guaranteed money. But obviously, a player of his age, of his caliber, he's looking for more guaranteed bread than he is just overall, contract money. So, looking, bro, if this is real, let's talk, right? Let's talk. Let's have a real conversation. 40 M's, right, is the going price for the veteran quarterback. 38 to 40 M's is the going price. That's just in our minds. We got to put it in there. So in knowing that information, maybe Aaron Rodgers is the outlier because he's different, but either way, let's put all of them in a vacuum. If Stafford was available, are you giving 40 M's to Sam Darnold, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, or Matt Stafford? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like that was, if this available, bro, obviously I'm going with Stafford. That's just me. If it's 40 mil and that's everybody, bro, I'm going Stafford. But now, this is the next one. This is the only other one that I would entertain probably. And Raiders and Chris, no, definitely not. Fuck no. We lose that trade 10 out of 10 if we did that. Let's see. I can live with Stafford if we draft a QB. Obviously, I would still say that we draft one. I still say we draft one. But that's if we know for sure that we can't get one in the first round. Like, if we catch wind that we can't get one in the first round, bro, fuck it. Pivot the plan, get Stafford, draft Will Howard, Jackson Dart, and let them sit behind Matt Stafford for a year or two, and there we go. But let's see, man. Since he's 37, does he still get 40? Oh, he's gonna want. I don't know if he's gonna want 40, but the guaranteed money is definitely he's gonna want that. He's gonna want that for sure. Now somebody said something right now, and I definitely want to bring it up. I think it was Dominique. Was it Dominique? Oh yeah, it was. He said, "Did y'all see Hurts last night? We need a younger dual threat QB. That is today's NFL." I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. It just depends, because I mean, every year you can kind of change it up and be like, "Oh yeah, well this dude won, so we got to get this type of quarterback," or this, I think it just depends on what works. But if he's mobile, it definitely helps. No lie. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I got to do this real quick. Okay. But yeah, if he's mobile, It helps. Definitely helps. But you know, I do think that there's only one guy that kind of fits the bill, Dominique, of what you're talking about. If we're talking about mobile. And that's Justin Fields. Now, I probably would I would draft a quarterback before I wanted to fuck with Justin Fields. But I would fuck with Justin Fields before I messed with Sam Darnold. Yep. I think that would be it. I think I'm pretty strong in that conviction. I ain't gonna lie. I think I would mess with Justin Fields before I messed with Sam Darnold. For sure. And only because of the dual threat ability. The dual threat ability alone has me wanting to say, yeah, probably go ahead and rock with Justin Fields over that. Now, I think the Steelers are going to keep him. I definitely think the Steelers are going to keep Fields because we already got wind that Wilson ain't going back. They said that shit quick as fuck, didn't it? They was like, yeah, Russ ain't coming back here. They said that shit back quick in the process. The Super Bowl wasn't even finished for these motherfuckers put that statement out. So that shit's over, right? So they're like, yeah, we're done off that. We don't want no more of Russell. We've had enough. So, wee. This is wrong. There's no fucking way. Now I'm looking at Justin Fields, and his average salary is only $6.4 million. Looking at a 1 to 2 year deal. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Now look, we just talked about it now. All right. We just talked about it. Some of y'all wanted Russell Wilson last year because he was getting paid in big league chew. So this year right here, right? Same situation. How we going now? And I ain't gonna lie. If now that we in the same situation, I like Justin Fields in this situation a little better. That's a little more bang for buck, right? If we talking about, because last year, like, yeah, I could have got Russell Wilson at this number, but I think Russell Wilson or Justin Fields at this number, I probably like Justin Fields a little better because I get a little more bang for my buck. I can get a little more bang for my buck. It can work out a little different for Justin if the shit does end up working out. And Justin in the Chip Kelly system, I think works a little better than Russell. So now, obviously, I'm team draft quarterback all day. I'm team draft quarterback in the first round. I want to get it in the first round. If we move up, perfect. If you know what I mean, fuck it. It is what it is. Go get your guy. But I'm team draft the quarterback. But if we don't, and we have to look at these veteran options, bro, let's rank them. So y'all know my rankings, right? Now, we'll take Stafford out of the equation. We'll put an asterisk by Stafford because we all know if he was free and available, that's the number one dude for me. But take it out, right? As far as our free agent people, if you put a gun to my head, no, we're not drafting nobody. You have to get a veteran. We'll rank it like Justin Fields. I'll go Justin Fields 1 for sure. That'd be my 1. I really don't fuck with Sam Darnold. So I think I probably would go with Aaron Rodgers 2. And the only reason I would say, now once again, this is pointing the gun to my head and saying I have to make a decision because really, if it's up to me, we moving the fuck up. But only because I feel like he'd be significantly cheaper than if we're talking about a Russell Wilson or a Sam Darnold, right? Now, going off of there, I'd probably go Russell third. I'll probably go Russell third. And I go Sam Darnold last. Because this is the thing. Why would I pay Sam Darnold 40 M's for the production and all the shit that I've seen from Sam Darnold in his career when I can literally just start Aiden O'Connell? like, dead ass, bro. Why pay Sam Darnold 40 M's and to be mid when I can just pay Aiden O'Connell nothing to do that? You know, come on now. That don't make no fucking sense, bro. Let's not do that, bro. So honestly, because everybody's like, oh man, Sam Darnold could be a bridge. Bro, he's 27 years fucking old. What? He's not trying to be a bridge, bro. Sam Darnold is not trying to be a bridge. He's 27 years old. This is the last time he's going to have this opportunity, maybe, to get this type of money. Fuck no, I'm not trying to be no goddamn bridge, motherfucker. I'm trying to be a franchise guy. He's 27. Come on, man. No. That is not, again, this is where, we got to categorize this, bro. And we're going to categorize it now. We got to get out of that fucking Rich Gannon syndrome. Got to stop it. Some of y'all be sick, riddled with it. We have to cut that shit out. The Rich Gannon shit was fun for the time it was there. It's over. It's done. We're not doing that shit again. All right? It's okay to say that. It's all right. I know, I understand. That was the last time, the glory days. I get it. You feel what I'm saying? This is the last time we had shit to cheer for. But getting someone like we did back then and them doing the same thing is very slim nowadays, bro. Look at the playoffs, right? Let's look at the AFC, some of the teams. Look at the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens, right? And then you look at, some of the other ones, but regardless of it, if you're looking at some of the major teams, bro, what is the common denominator? Even the team that just won the Super Bowl, what's the common denominator? What did they do with their quarterbacks? Did they go out and sign a veteran? No. Now, did it work a couple times? When Tom did it, when Stafford did it? Sure. But come on, bro. All of the quarterbacks in these playoffs and the one that just won the Super Bowl were drafted. They were drafted. They've been with their teams. They are franchise motherfucking guys, bro. They are there, that the franchise has built shit around them, right? What we had, shit that we failed to do. We failed to do it. Right now, this is my thing. I have no problem going with a veteran guy if you're saying that he is definitely going to be a bridge to a young guy and there's a plan, right? For example, my guy sits there and says this, give me Jameis. If we're going to be mid, at least he going 30 for 30. No cap, right? No cap. At least it's exciting. But if we're going with an older guy, veteran, right? If you do want to tell me Russell Wilson, if you do want to tell me Aaron Rodgers, okay, fine. That's an easier pill to swallow with a quarterback that's drafted, right? If we sit there and draft dart, if we draft a Will Howard, or we get somebody, because I'm only thinking late round guys, because if we get a veteran of that nature, I would think we're probably going to miss out on the top two quarterbacks. So if we get those type of guys, right? Easier pill to swallow. The plan is clear, right? Because there's always got to be a fucking plan at that position. You have to have a plan. The plan is clear for us. So now we can see it. But getting a guy like Sam, say if they come out here and they sign Sam Darnold to a 3 to 4 year contract, right? And then we're sitting here after April and we're in May and they didn't draft a quarterback. Get that, right? Get that scenario through your minds, because some of y'all are still deluded to think that they'll give Sam Darnold this money. We'll fuck around and draft one. That ain't no guarantee. Ain't no guarantee at all. Remember Jimmy Garoppolo? Now guess what? We got Aiden O'Connell off of there. But how many of y'all sat there and was like, oh yeah, man, like, oh yeah, Aiden O'Connell, woohoo. Stop. Right? We all kind of knew the writing was on the fucking wall. Jimmy was probably gonna start. Most of us didn't like it. Here we are. Right? So I don't know if it's gonna be like that, but for this right here, bro, 3-4 years, there's a real possibility that we can be sitting here after May and they didn't even draft the motherfucker after that. And guess what? Now you got 3-4 years of Sam Darnold. That's what you got. 3-4 years of Sam Darnold, and you better pray to whatever football fucking gods that whatever specters and phantoms and ghosts that this man sees leaves his vision. And he is blessed from here on out, bro, because at this point, that's what you're dealing with. That's what you better hope. Our fate. And think about this. How good do you feel if you're sitting here and you're saying our fate lies in the hands of Sam Darnold in this division? How y'all feel? Y'all feel good about that? Because I don't. I don't give a fuck. Nobody tells me, bro. I feel good about that now. That actually almost made me shit myself, to be honest with you. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We will see, man. Darnold's might as well get rich Cannon. Hey, nah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Baker had a nice run. He did have a nice run. He was pretty good. Pretty nice, right? Pretty nice. But guess what? The Bucs are stuck in purgatory. They're stuck in purgatory because there's no way now that they can get a quarterback that can be better than Baker, right? And there's no real plausible way that they can right now move on from Baker because they cannot find a better solution. So they're stuck with whatever Baker gives them, which probably is going to be a nice little 9, 10, maybe 11 win season, right? But we all know they're not beating the Eagles. They're not beating the Vikings. They're not beating the Rams if the Rams are on, right? They're not beating the Lions. Probably not beating Green Bay, and the list goes on and so forth. So that situation that the Bucs is about to be in is what the fuck we were in with Derek Carr. And we're out of it. We haven't solidified the replacement yet, but we are in the position to do that right now. We have to do that, bro. We have to. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Now, I mean, for what he is, fourth round quarterback, bro, 100%, he's exceeded kind of expectations for where he was drafted. Exceeded expectations. But for me to expect him to be a starter, I can't say that. Dre, are you serious? That's what you think? First round? That's wild, dog. That's a little wild. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a little wild. I like Will. I fuck with Will. I don't know about no first round. I don't know about that. Now, I ain't gonna. I've said it though. You might be cooking the tad because I have said. I mean, I really don't see the difference between him and Milroe. Like, honestly, I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference, of course, with the athletic ability, but the throwing prowess is way better right now on Will Howard than it is with Jalen Milroe. Way better. So there's no. I don't know. I don't know about. First round might be a stretch, but he has a chance to really get up there, though. He has a chance to really get up there. Oh, that's ugly. I don't even want to see that shit right there. Ooh, Connor fucking Cook. Over Dak. We did take him over Dak, huh? That's fucked off. I wanted O'Connell to start over Jimmy so badly. Yeah, when it came down to it, bro, I was like, fucking start the kid. Start the kid, because I didn't want to see Jimmy at all, bro. Did not at all. He has all the traits. We'll have a JJ McCarthy rise. I can see that. I want to see who they pick, though. Who's the media going to push farther? Who's the media going to push? Are they going to push Dart farther, or are they going to push my guy Will Howard a little farther? That's what I really want to see, bro. That's what I definitely want to see. I had JPJ too for sure. See, and this the thing, bro. I could have got Quinyon last year. I like Nate Wiggins personally. I always put my shit to the forefront. I personally kind of had Nate Wiggins a little bit higher than Quinyon because I like Nate a little bit better stylistically, but they was 1 and 2 for me. I'd have fucked with them both. So there we go, man. That is it right there, man. We didn't talk all the rumors. I don't think we talked all the rumors. Obviously, I think I didn't touch on a couple things, but we got a show tomorrow with Leo. We're going to do that State of the Nation. So we're going to be back tomorrow. I think he should be on right now, actually. Yeah, he should be on right now. I think so. At that point, man, make sure you got hop on over to my guy Cheeto Linus's page, man, and tap in with him. See who he's talking with, see what he's talking about this Raider shit, but we definitely gonna get into it tomorrow. So make sure you guys pull back up. Man, hey, I appreciate everybody for showing up, man, showing out thick, man. I thought we wasn't gonna get no crowd today. I thought I wasn't gonna get no showing. I was over there telling the lady, like, damn, I done probably took too much of a break, but y'all showed out. Y'all showed up and showed out, man. So I really appreciate y'all. Real quick though, hold on. I have a tad surprise. But while we waiting, I personally am out on Jackson Dart. Yeah. I feel that. I'm not saying I feel that actually. I fuck with Jackson Dart. But tell us why. Tell us why, Everett. Why are you out on Jackson Dart? Let me know. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hold on. It's just like that. Hold up. Yeah. Say what's up to my guy, man. So look, man. Yes, sir, man. Y'all meet Baby Rundown, man. One day, my guy is going to be running this channel. Of course, we're going to build this thing up, right? So we can go ahead and pass this on to my guy right here. And we can go ahead and get him that bread that he deserved, man. One day I'm trying to make this thing so I can buy an apartment for him with the channel. Y'all feel me? So that's really the goal. But at the end of the day, man, wanted y'all to see my guy. Well, kind of half see my guy. Y'all know what it is. But either way, man, see my guy. I appreciate everybody. They gave us the well wishes, man. It's much love. Y'all gonna be seeing him. Trust me. As the years go on, as we building this thing to be the best Raiders channel that we can be, man. So y'all already know it's always much love, man. You tell the people peace out, man. Yeah, tell them peace. Tell them peace out. And we're going to go ahead and end this thing out. Hold on. Hey, click that for me real quick. Right there. Oh, I forgot it was touchscreen for a minute. Your boy's tripping, man. I got a touchscreen and I don't even fuck with it, man. I be forgetting that. But remember, make sure you guys are tapping on all the like buttons, tapping on the subscribe button. Y'all know what it is, man. We're going to be going live tomorrow, like I always said. My guy is hungry. So he's asking for some food right now, but you know we got to do our thing. Tell the people peace. We out, man. And you already know, man, we say the same thing as we always do. We keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground. Here on the Raider Rundown. Hit them buttons, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young cash app, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?